Well, congratulations, you've finally been born. How do you feel? Well, congratulations, you finally graduated. How do you feel? Well, congratulations, you finally got the job you wanted. How do you feel? Well, sir, I'm glad to have worked with you all these years, and I'm happy to see you finally retire. How do you feel?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know it's a stupid saying? Don't get your hopes up. Why? Why not? Because you don't want to be disappointed. Okay, well, let me tell you why disappointment is needed. But let me tell you a quick story first. Okay, so a couple days ago, I went to go get some fries from Wingstop. And I had been on a streak for a while of not getting the seasoning on the fries, which is weird because, you know, the seasoning comes on the fries. Like, the regular fries have seasoning on them. And this time, I was just hoping I could get the fries for once with seasoning. This is also after working a very long shift. And I'm not going to tell you the job, but we wear a lot of orange. So my eyes are fried. So I go to Wingstop and I get the fries and I go home. And as I'm driving home, I just keep, like, glancing at the fries in the passenger seat. I don't know. It was crazy. And I finally get home, and I take the fries out, and I take one, and it looks so good. And I'm salivating just thinking about the fry. I mean, I can't stop thinking about the fries. I can see the seasoning. It's so long now. And I take a bite, and it's good. It was good. That's it. I was drooling. I was salivating in the car. I was speeding home, and the fries were good. That's it. They weren't anything. They were just good. Like, my expectations were so high, and I'd never felt so insatiated before. I'm pretty sure the fries were better before I ate them. And I've been reading recently, and I think I found somebody who would feel the exact same way if they ended up getting what they wanted. This man right here. The Boulder! You get the connection because the Boulder. I just think that'd be a cool nickname for him. Anyway, so Sisyphus, that's his actual name, basically defies the gods, mainly Zeus, which is, you know, the worst god to defy. And he's sentenced to rolling a boulder up a mountain forever. That is a short and sweet version of the story. Now, the myth of Sisyphus is what I really wanted to talk about. The myth of Sisyphus was written by this French guy named Albert Camus. Was that pronunciation good? I'm proud of my pronunciation of his name, which is why I'm only gonna say it once. Anyway, I don't know whether to say his first or last name though, because they both have like a twang to it. Like Albert Camus. I'm gonna say Albert. Fuck. I'm gonna just. So going into this story, you'd assume that Sisyphus is miserable because, you know, he has to keep rolling a boulder up a mountain forever. You know, but Camus, he has a quote at the end of the book. And it goes, "One must imagine Sisyphus happy." And that's because he believes Sisyphus accepts his fate. He cuts all ties to having hope, to hoping that one day he can roll the boulder all the way to the top. He believes that Sisyphus achieves true happiness when he accepts his fate. Camus believes that once you know kind of where you're at in life, once you have full control over, okay, this is where I'm at. This is what's happening. This is what it is. I accept this, that you can achieve true happiness. How do I feel about that? I don't believe that shit at all. I don't believe that true happiness is even real. I believe that the moment Sisyphus accepts his fate fully, that it's no longer anything to relate to. You can't, because true happiness isn't real. And I don't believe anyone can fully accept their fate, ever. Human beings have an innate ability to hope. Even the type of people that tell you not to hope. We all do. It's just how we work. I believe with hope comes dissatisfaction because, you know, when you hope, you're bound to get disappointed at some point. But I believe with dissatisfaction and disappointment, it comes hope, you know? Because if you're not happy where you are, you're going to keep trying. And I believe that's the reason Sisyphus continues to try. Because even if one must imagine Sisyphus happy, he doesn't stop pushing the boulder, right? He keeps going. He does it forever. He's going to keep doing it. He's not doing it because he's happy. He's doing it because he's hopeful, because he's dissatisfied, because he wants to try, because maybe there is a way. Maybe somehow he can get that boulder to the top of that hill. I think if Sisyphus accepts his fate, he's no longer alive. Well, I mean, he's dead, so he's not alive. Anyway, I think that dissatisfaction is the exact reason he's going to get up and he's going to try to push that boulder up the hill again. And he's going to fail, and he's going to try, and he's going to fail, and he's going to try, and he's going to keep doing it over and over again. The same reason I'm about to get up and go find me some fries that taste better than Wingstop, because Wingstop fries fucking suck. And I don't even like, I want some good fries. You know where there's some good fries? Denny's. Denny's has really good fries. And I know a lot of people don't agree, but Denny's has good fries. And also Arby's has good fries. Sunday shop, good.